Welcome back to Captain's Log, guys. Welcome aboard. Dr. Daller is going to tell us how you can detect whether or not your partner is cheating. There's got to be some guys and girls out there that are so good,
right,
they're undetectable.
And there are those pros. There are pros that you can never, a good cheater.
Because
really
you can even rob a bank and not get caught.
Correct. You can all, but we are talking about 95% of the people. And this is unisex. This is not about guys. This is not about girls. It's about both. This is completely unisex. What guys and girls have in common, that there's red flags that are going to tell us that most likely they're cheating.
I want to know all the red flags, Doc.
All right,
I'm dating right now. You got to tell me.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go.
So again, you want to see what are changes that are out of the ordinary. For example, if somebody was fat all his life and all of a sudden he or she.
This is guaranteed in a relationship, in a marriage. The second she starts
all of a sudden,
losing weight.
That's right. She's losing weight. She's going to the gym. She's working out. She's doing all the stuff.
She's banging someone else.
Either he or she
yeah,
are doing something like that. Something is all of a sudden that improved of appearance. All of a sudden they never shave their legs. All of a sudden their legs are smooth, silky smooth.
Right.
Every week you're saying, wow, look at those legs. They never shave their pubes, and all of a sudden everything is shaved. Everything is clean. These
are facts.
These are facts. This is supported by people that looked and investigated and asked people that, what were the red flags over the years? What did you see? And these are the things.
So the improved appearance,
improved appearance. For example,
their appearance starts changing.
Correct. Somebody was wearing a suit and a tie all of a sudden, and all of a sudden he's changing from that to wear a short black tight t-shirt and jeans to work. And you're saying, wow, you're a banker. What's going on? Why you're wearing jeans to work?
Right.
All of a sudden, he is putting plenty of cologne, and he never put cologne before. She never put perfume.
So you can't run out of the house smelling like garlic.
That's right. All of a sudden,
if you stink like garlic, you're not cheating.
True.
If you smell like cologne, they say leave it alone. But if in this case, maybe it's working.
It's Saturday morning, and she puts makeup on and doing her hair perfectly and going to the supermarket. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Why you cannot wear your sweatpants? But now if that
they
person,
say honey attracts bees, right? So if she's out there trying to attract, then they're gonna do it.
So that's probably the number one thing I would look at. All of a sudden, change in appearance. So when we talk to people over time, especially now with cell phone and computer are another telltale sign. You see guys and girls.
Guys, he has 4 pages
of research.
He's got 4 pages of research. We gotta go. You better watch this show. This is really gonna be good.
This is based
on
research.
My whole audience is gonna be single after this show. Everybody's gonna be swearing they cheated on.
So if you're holding that phone as if it was a pacemaker, if it was part of your heart, and you never let anybody come near that phone, and that phone is like a Fort Knox, there's like 7 security levels to get into the phone, something is suspicious. For example, if you never had any codes on your phone, all of a sudden you have all this stuff, he or she is hiding some. If
they use the app?
Like WhatsApp or Viber?
There's an app out there, right? I saw this. My friend has it. It's so funny. Where he takes all the pictures that he has and puts it inside an app, but then the app looks like a calculator or something. That's a guaranteed cheat. That's a guaranteed cheat app,
sure.
right?
If you have that kind of app, I didn't know it existed.
That's a real thing.
But and I'm sure there is such a thing.
And you have to put on the code. You had to type in a number on the keypad
to get into the picture. But it's not just the picture. It's the text messages. It's what you search for. For example, if I ask my wife, hey, can I Google something on your phone? And she says, no, use your phone. I say, whoa, what's going on? What do you have on your phone? Why I cannot see what you searched last time? So this is also extremely, the phone, the computer, same thing with the computer. What did they search before? How tight
they're clearing out all the history.
They're clearing out all the history. What is going on? Number 3, what else do you see? Sex. All of a sudden, he or she are not as interested in sex. That's number 1. Number 2 is all of a sudden he or she bring to the bedroom something that they never had before.
A new trick.
A new trick.
A new trick.
Where did you learn that? Where did you learn
That's
that
a new
trick?
technique. How did you come up with that?
I mean, we've been together for 10 years. Wow, this is something amazing.
I think you're right. I think that's right.
You need experience. So, sex you have to practice. Where is she or he practicing it? With somebody else. Yeah. They brought that trick.
Wait, so if they're having sex outside the relationship, then they tend not to have as much sex in the relationship?
It's yes, they all of a sudden not as caring about it, but if they want to cover their tracks and they say, you know what, I need to service that person, that he is going to forget about it, you're not going to look for that, then you're going to bring new tricks to the bedroom from that significant other that you have on the side, and you're going to say, whoa, this is like Kama Sutra stuff. We haven't done that.
Exactly.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that even in porn videos.
Sure.
Where did you bring that from? He brought it from her, or
unless she's boring or he's boring, then they get no new tricks.
Of course, but most likely he had some experience. You don't first time you do a trick, it's a little bit awkward. If you are very fluent with that trick, you're done. If you practice that trick.
If you get the trick down
right,
fast,
all of a sudden you're saying, whoa, you sit over here,
circus,
turn
baby.
around, put your left hand or left leg on top of your neck, wow, you're saying, oh my God,
right away.
This is amazing. Now, the number 4 thing is all of a sudden he or she don't tell you I love you. They tell you I'm not happy. You heard that before? Oh, I'm not happy.
They're not happy means they're getting
Brien,
banged somewhere else.
Correct. I'm not happy, Brien. Yeah. What's going on?
Right.
Somebody else is doing the service for you. Somebody else is taking care of the car for you. Somebody else is doing all this stuff for you. So if she is not...
Hey, Andrea, Danielle, Erin, thank you for watching. This is the Captain's Log. Dr. Daller is breaking down all of the hidden tricks that the cheaters are using.
Another thing is...
and how to catch them.
We talked about new tricks about sex. Now new words. All of a sudden he or she has new words, new vocabulary that they are learning. New lingual, the lingual that they're using. Right. All of a sudden they are using words that you're saying, where did he learn that? I mean, who did he pick it up from? What is going on there? So most likely your partner is cheating on you with somebody. Also, if that person is a little bit hostile towards you.
What's the percentage of the guarantee that these are telltale signs?
So it all it depends on. So the number 1 thing is it a change? Was he always telling you I love you, and all of a sudden he's not telling you I love you? He is cheating on you.
What if she has a work husband, and the work husband talks different, spends a lot of time with him? So, that might not be the cheat, right?
So work husband...
I think work husband's bullshit. I think it's cheat.
I agree. Emotional cheating is the same. If you think it's wrong, if you're hiding it from your significant other, it's a cheat.
I agree.
So the work husband, the work wife, this is a way of cheat. And you see that all the time. You start talking about somebody about work, about, that girl or that guy, I did it, they did that, how cute. And all of a sudden you don't talk about them. The reason you don't talk about them, because you are banging that person.
Oh.
So you mentioned that person because you have attraction.
The word.
Correct. All of a sudden, let's
nothing.
Be quiet about it. Exactly. So you are doing something with that person. Also, if you're a little bit weird about different things, you're all of a sudden accusing your significant other that they are cheating. There's a good chance that you're cheating if you're accusing that person of cheating. If they are
how's it work? If you're accusing...
So if you're all of a sudden, all the time, you feel like, I need to tell you, why are you going there? Where are you going? What are you doing? So there's a good chance. On the other hand, also, those people that don't care, oh, you should go with your friend, you should do that. That person wants some time off.
Yeah, he wants a hall pass to go. She needs to bounce.
That's correct. And the same with work. All of a sudden, Captain Brien always works night, but all of a sudden he says, I want to work during the day too. She'll say, what's happened, Captain Brien? You work nights and now you work day? All of a sudden, long
very
hours.
Busy all of a sudden.
He's a banker. He's supposed to come home at 5 and he's at work at 9. What bank is open at 9?
Yeah.
What bank is he serving now? I mean, what are we talking about?
He's making deposits.
He's making a lot of deposits.
Non-cash.
That's right. Not cash deposits.
Yeah.
These are, they don't bounce to.
Yeah.
Yes. So what else? Again, the schedule. All of a sudden, you know, he or she looking to, you know, I need to go on a work trip. I need to go extra work trip. All of a sudden, their schedule is very, very busy. They are doing, you know, he or she are, you know, all of a sudden, this person that is going to every meeting that there is a meeting, they are going to. Another thing,
they're going to meetings about meetings.
About all the time.
All the time. Non-stop.
Another thing is the credit card. When you look at the credit card bill, you see stuff, you're saying, wow, he's spending money on things that we are not supposed to spend money to. And number two is cash withdrawal. All of a sudden, he's taking $1,000 every 3-4 days, or every Wednesday, for example. Every Wednesday, he's taking money. Why is he taking money every Wednesday cash? Why is not taking every Tuesday? Why not every Monday? Where is he going every Wednesday? Why, when he go on a trip with somebody is using cash, why he's not using a credit card? He mentioned to me that he wants the points for the airline points. How come for himself he is using cash? And for me, he's telling me, oh, use the credit card. We need the points.
Right.
You know, so all of a sudden it doesn't work that way. But what, Captain Brien, in your experience, I mean, you've been around the block for a while.
Maybe.
What I mean, this is not a regular interview. This is not you interviewing me. You are one of the participants.
Okay.
What would you say would be if your wife, your ex-wife, was cheating on you? What would be? I mean, obviously, most of the time you're blindsided, or you're blind.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be you're blind, or because a lot of us don't want to believe that she or he is cheating on us,
right?
And we let it slide because we rather be with somebody than not be with anybody.
Sure.
And we can't believe that person will hurt us that way. So what would you say that, you know, you would think that would be the number one thing that looking back would have been, you know, I should have known that?
Wait. This one, come on, they're gonna say I'm an idiot.
No, we all. When
why
we look back,
why can't you answer the phone till midnight? And how are you in the tub at midnight all of a sudden? What happened from the time you start working to the time you got in the elevator to your trip to dinner? Nothing except you in the end. You in the tub?
Okay, so
wow.
You're saying a lot of taking a shower. The first thing she comes home, before she say hello to you, she takes a shower.
On the phone.
On the
phone. So, can't even answer the...
So the phone the same time as taking a shower. So taking a shower right away when you come home, that's a sign of somebody that needs to wash in certain areas that needs servicing.
They want to wash their ass.
Exactly. So that's interesting. That's very, very good. And people do say that. So if my significant other, my wife, the husband is taking a shower before they say hi to me, this is again a telltale sign that this is something is wrong here. What else would you say?
When they disappear.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they ghost. They go off the radar.
Yeah.
And then show back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did you disappear to?
Yeah. They for 48 hours they're gone.
Yeah.
You cannot text them for
12 hours.
You cannot find them. You cannot text them. They don't answer the phones as if and these people are attached to the phone.
Right.
You know? Yes. I saw.
What about you? What do you think is the best?
So I really think taking a shower right away is but again, when I was in college, one of my girlfriends cheated on me, and she cheated on me with one of my friends. It's unbelievable, and I completely did not expect it at all. I didn't think that, you know, why would you cheat on me in college? Just break up and move on. I mean, I don't understand that idea. Be careful. I don't understand that idea of cheating, but you know that's how. And when she told me that, I said, I can't believe you did that. And then I looked back and I said, you know, she wanted to go when it was Friday night. She said, oh, you should go with your friends out. So I said, yes, I want to go with my friends. Good idea. And she said, I'm going to go with my girlfriends to in Boston. You remember Jillian's? And you remember in downtown?
Of course, downtown.
I want to go with my girlfriend to Jillian's. I said, okay, absolutely, go have fun. I even say, wow, you look great. You look sexy. You look everything. And she banged
Here's
that guy.
a few bucks. Go on, have a good time.
I paid for it. I paid for it. Go figure.
Unbelievable. What else? What's on your list, Doug?
I have a long list. So you know, then you know, a lot of people ask, you know, what do you do if you find your partner cheating? I mean, how do you react? So
when you walk in and they're cheating?
No. I'm talking about if you figure this out, if you're looking at all these things and you don't have the proof. You then see them actually in the act. But you are suspicious. You're saying you listen to our podcast, you're suspicious. So one thing I don't want people to do, and I don't think it's the right thing to do, is to look at somebody else's cell phone. I think that that's wrong. I think that looking at because again, you may misunderstand text messages. Totally. You may miss, the emoji of the heart, he loves her. No, he doesn't love her. The emoji of the heart is like something that you can put a frog, you can put a horse. Who cares?
Right.
That's not how guys express themselves. As a matter of fact, the girl that he is cheating with, he will not put emoji of the heart. He will put emoji of other
Maybe
plants.
an eggplant?
Eggplant, right? But not the heart.
Guess that's why I don't use a freaking eggplant in there.
So again, the dialogue has to be there, and you have to say, you know what? Let's see what we can do about our relationship to fix that. That's not going to be something that we are going to be obsessed about. How do you approach that? Do you ask some friends? But again, good friends, not somebody that is going to try to backstab you.
Okay, so wait. When they take a shower before, is it because? Can you tell?
Of course.
You can tell.
Smell.
You can smell.
I mean, I'm a urologist.
You're a urologist. You can smell.
I can smell from far away.
Yeah.
You can smell. Sex. There's a smell, a certain smell.
What is that smell?
You had been in a
is
car.
It body odor?
It's a body odor. It's a look. It's everything. It's like the amount of salt you have on your body.
That's where the term comes from, right?
You had been in a car before that somebody had sex. You take a sniff and you say, "Whoa, that smells like somebody has sex here."
When you walk into the bedroom in a hotel and it stinks.
You know somebody just had sex here.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need one of these CSI blue light to go all over her and see semen.
But that would work.
That would work.
That would work. Right?
That will be the ultimate light to buy.
You just need one of those on the keychain. They have those. You
put one of these lights in the bedroom. You turn it on in the middle of the night, and she comes
all
all blue.
Wrong light. Sorry.
All blue. So you know something is wrong.
This is what you do. This is the move. You have one switch that goes up, turns the blue light on. One switch that turns the white light on.
I love it.
So when you walk in, you say, oh, damn, I turned the wrong way.
It's like, whoa.
You see right away.
I know. It's one of these shows from Orlando. What's the name? The Blue Man
show.
The Blue Man show.
Yeah.
She's going to look, he or she will look like the Blue Man show.
But if you have liquid Tide on the bed, it glows in the dark like hell.
Captain Brien, I learn every time something for you.
So you can say, what you say, guys, I'm going to give you a trick. I've never used this technique, but I bet you.
Yeah.
What you do is you take liquid Tide and throw it a few different places.
Yeah.
So anytime they try to
in advance. You throw
that would work.
I love it.
That would work.
I love it.
She'll never get you on the blue light trick.
I love it. So, but again, the key is that some people have all these telltale signs and they're not cheating. Very, very few. As we had a whole podcast on cheaters.
Few people cheat?
No, I didn't say that. I said some people have all these. Some people are obsessive.
Portion of them, actually, if they do have these signs, there is still a percentage of these people that are not cheating.
Correct. Maybe 5%. 5% of people with all these signs don't cheat. But
if you have a couple of them?
95% of them do cheat.
What if you have a couple of the signs?
Again, it depends on the change.
Do you have to investigate more?
I would. Again, unless you really catch them, right there in front of your face, you give them the benefit of the doubt. You ask questions. You put some bait. You throw some bait. You chum the water. You're going to, this is a fishing expedition.
Yeah.
You're going to throw the net. It's a wide net. You're going to see, are they going to go for a bite or not? They're going to, and you'll see eventually if it's a cheater, if it's a habitual, a cheater, he's going to take a bite. He or she are going to take a bite.
They say once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it too. No? Captain Brien, human being change. We talked about that. We mature, guys mature, we learn from our mistakes. Women mature, they learn from their mistake, especially if you know that you have a lot to lose. Meaning you have a lot to lose, that you're going to hurt somebody that she's very, very important, or he is going to hurt somebody that is very, very important to you. So we do learn from our mistakes, and we when we play with fire, we get burnt. Sometimes we are going to stay away from that fire. Some of us love to get burned.
They love to be in the fire.
Let it
burn. Burn, baby, burn.
And some people are habitual, people like that. And some people are very narcissistic and they would do it no matter what. And some people are not. Some people are about relationships.
What happens when you walk in and you catch them in the middle of the act?
Wow.
How does that happen? What happens?
And so, never happened to me.
I never happened to me either.
Yeah, so I'm not talking from experience, but I'm talking from other people that I know that caught that at the act. What did they do? And different people did different things.
I actually have to be honest.
Yeah.
I got caught in college.
Really?
Yep.
And I mean, but you were not married to that person.
No, we were dating, and I was college, and I was wild and crazy.
Yes. And what did you do? What did she do?
She kicked the door.
Yeah.
Kicked the door right down.
Yeah.
And started screaming.
Yeah.
And she then turned around and left.
Okay.
That was it.
Right, but it's different when you're married. When you're married, yeah. I mean, that door...
But what do you get? You're 18, you know what I mean?
Right. So any police officer will tell you that you never come to a domestic issue by yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's very hot. You don't thinking rationally.
Sure.
If it's a guy catching his wife or if it's a girl catching her husband, that's where, all of a sudden, all bets are off. Your emotion goes up, your head is boiling, you don't think rationally, you don't think, what should I do at this moment? You feel like, what, my world is collapsed.
It's a crime of passion.
It is, and it's very, very scary.
Yeah.
Because, again, people are not rational. Any police officer will tell you, you should never go into that situation by yourself. You should always be concerned about that. You should always separate the couples because it's always a problem.
Right.
But we can definitely do a whole podcast just about that. That's a scary... I mean, I have goosebumps thinking about it.
Yeah,
It's a very scary situation.
It is. Guys, this is the Captain's Log. Dr. Daller breaking it down. All the little tricks and tidbits that you get from this show, we give you for free. So if you like the show, give us a rating. Go on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Spotify. Rate the show. This is the Captain's Log. Dr. Dollar's out here every Tuesday breaking it down for you guys here with more knowledge. Ask your questions. Send us a DMs. And we appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of the week. We out.